Going to another Top 40 Extra on my fantasy playlist. Actually, it's an ad on this fantasy playlist of October 17th, 1993. This song leapt up at me. It came up just, wow, I'd forgotten about this record. A Lost 45 or a Lost MP3 by Pearl Jam called Go. Does anybody remember the song Go? It's on my ads list. Number 3 on my ads list, Go by Pearl Jam. Well, it must have been in heavy rotation on MTV back in the day. This is a more harder core sounding record, arguably even harder core than Alive or even Flow, Daughter. It was a jam session of sorts. Eddie Vedder wrote the lyrics, and the drummer, I'm not going to pronounce, I tried to get his pronunciation down, but I listened to his pronunciation on YouTube, a couple of his pronunciations. Abreu Sassi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I apologize if I mispronounced his last name. But the drummer of the band, Dave Abruzzese, he came up with the music, starting on not on the drums. He started with the acoustic guitar. He sat down, and the band was there. It just clicked. One of those things that clicked. Dave Abruzzese, the drummer of Pearl Jam, he sat down with the acoustic guitar. He started playing the riff, playing the chordal riffs and the ascending riffs. Another guitarist, Stone Gossard, he said, "Man, what is that you're playing?" And he starts playing. Stone Gossard starts playing. He plays along. Another guy starts playing along. Eddie Vedder starts singing but he starts singing. Then things get really amped up when Dave Abruzzese, he puts down his acoustic guitar, gets behind the drums, bam, 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 starts that frantic drum beat, and the electric guitar starts chiming in, and everything gets amped up, and you got yourself a hardcore Pearl Jam classic. A Lost 45, unfortunately. If you're a big Pearl Jam fan, well, you're probably mad at me for mispronouncing the drummer's last name, but you're probably glad. You know, this is one of these songs that you don't hear anymore by Pearl Jam, not on the alternative stations. I've forgotten all about it. The siren guitar solo played by Stone Gossard, the siren sounding guitar solo, Stone Gossard played it. Mike McCready played a guitar solo. Man, it got some killer. I was listening to this record on YouTube. First time I've heard this record in about 20, 25 years. There are some killer guitar solos on this record. Mike McCready did about 3 or 4 takes on his guitar solo. Mike McCready. He played a yellow Telecaster. The second take was used. When the take was done, he just threw the Telecaster on the ground. Supposedly, you can hear that on the recording, but I wasn't able to hear that on YouTube. Maybe just another urban legend. But no legend about this. The song went to number 3. Number 3 on the modern rock charts on Billboard. Number 8 on the alternative charts. Hardcore. That's it, baby. Pearl Jam with Go from the album Versus VS. I believe this was the first single of the record. And the second single would be Daughter, which was more commercial sounding than Go. But Go it is on my fantasy playlist of October 17th, 1993, an ad